Every second, in every organ of your body, a war is being fought at a scale too small to see. This is a cell, and this is the moment everything starts to go wrong. It doesn't matter what the enemy is. Starve the cell of oxygen, poison it, crush it, infect it. The attacker is almost irrelevant, because every single one of these threats, however different, ends up hammering on the same 4 doors. Deep inside almost every cell in your body live thousands of these, mitochondria. Once, billions of years ago, they were free-living bacteria. Now they are captives and engines. Every second they perform a piece of electrical choreography so precise it borders on the absurd. Electrons passed hand to hand down a chain of proteins, their energy siphoned off at each step to pump the fuel your cell runs on. But when the chain is damaged by lack of oxygen, by toxins, by trauma, the choreography breaks down. Electrons leak. And a leaking electron doesn't just disappear, it becomes a free radical, a superoxide, a molecule with a grudge, an unpaired electron desperate to steal one from anything nearby. It tears into fats, shreds proteins, cuts into the cell's own DNA. And there's a second betrayal, because as the electron chain fails, so does energy production. ATP, the currency the cell uses to pay for every repair, every pump, every act of self-maintenance, stops being minted. The cell is now under attack, and it can no longer afford to defend itself. Every cell is a country with a border. The plasma membrane decides who gets in, what leaves, and what the internal world is allowed to look like. It is the reason a cell can be a different chemical universe from the fluid surrounding it. But that wall is made of fat, and fat burns. The same free radicals born in the mitochondria now reach the membrane and begin a chain reaction, lipid peroxidation, turning the wall's own building blocks into fuel for further damage. And fire is not the only way in. Immune proteins can drill their own doorways. Toxins can force one open. Blunt trauma can simply tear the wall apart. However it happens, the result is the same. The border stops being a border. And once a country loses control of its borders, it loses control of everything inside it. This is the sodium-potassium pump. Every moment of your life, it is shoving sodium out of your cells and pulling potassium in, fighting a constant current, spending ATP like fuel in an engine that never idles. But this pump runs on the very currency the mitochondria have stopped producing. No ATP, no pumping. And with the membrane already breached, sodium doesn't wait for an invitation. It floods in down its own gradient, unopposed. And water follows salt. Always has, always will. As sodium piles up inside the cell, water is drawn in behind it, osmosis, indifferent to the cell's suffering, obeying only the chemistry. This is oncosis, cellular swelling, and it is one of the earliest visible signs that a cell is in trouble. Long before a pathologist sees death under the microscope, they see this: a cell drowning from the inside. A cell is not a bag of water. It has architecture, a scaffold of protein cables that gives it shape, lets it crawl, lets it divide, lets it hold hands with its neighbors. But scaffolding needs energy and order to maintain, and both are now in short supply. As the cell swells and its internal chemistry unravels, the cytoskeleton begins to fail, struts buckling under pressure they were never built to withstand. The cell loses its shape, loses its grip on its neighbors, on the tissue around it. It can no longer migrate to where it's needed or divide to replace itself. Structurally, functionally, it is coming apart. Here is the part that should unsettle you. These 4 failures do not happen in isolation. They happen in conversation with each other. Damaged mitochondria produce free radicals that damage the membrane. A damaged membrane lets ions spill in, which overwhelms and further starves the mitochondria. The ionic chaos stresses the cytoskeleton. Everything that breaks, breaks something else. It is not 4 separate injuries. It is one injury, told through 4 different structures. Before a cell dies, it tries to tell you. It leaves evidence, signs that a pathologist or a careful student can learn to read. Vacuoles, small clear spaces appearing where there should be none, pockets of swelling, of the cell's internal machinery buckling under osmotic pressure. A pale cytoplasm. The normal, busy texture of a healthy cell thinning out, going quiet, the way a city goes quiet when the power fails. And then, most visibly of all, fat. Lipid droplets, accumulating inside the cell because damaged mitochondria can no longer process fatty acids the way they should.